whether it's through car, bus,
ferry, monorail.
getting into the Disney parks has never been quite easy. There's a lot of walking.
A lot of people, a lot of lines, a lot of waiting, a lot of crowds.
But Disney now has a brand new transportation system.
A gondola type thing called the Skyliner.
Is it the most fastest, efficient way of getting from point A to point B?
We shall see.
The Disney Skyliner is a new way to travel around Walt Disney World Resort.
Getting on the gondolas is seamless, and the lines move pretty quick. This state-of-the-art gondola system provides a relaxing trip to 5 stations to resorts and theme parks such as Epcot and Hollywood Studios.
Some of the gondolas are adorned with iconic Disney characters, figures from Disney attractions and film favorites, which makes getting around even more magical as guests enjoy breathtaking vistas over and between each of these enchanting locations.
It's important to note that the gondolas do not have air conditioning, but the units are vented and they move at a brisk enough speed that there is a nice, relaxing wind that comes in.
It is really unnerving to be up this high sometimes, mainly when there is a pause and it stops because somebody needs more time to get on or off a car. But the scenery is really, really pretty to look at.
This truly is a magnificent ride. Up until it isn't, there is a junction point that forces you to get off and start in a new line depending on where your destination is.
We have indifferent thoughts on the Skyliner transportation system, in that it's, in theory, quicker, but it's really not.
I feel like if you're going from a resort that has one of the stops to Epcot or Hollywood Studios, then it's quick and it's nice and it's direct. But if you're going from like Epcot to Hollywood Studios because you're not staying at a resort, it's not quicker. You have to get on at Epcot, get off at one of the resorts, get into a second line to get onto another thing to go to Hollywood Studios. So it's novel and it's fun. It's like a ride in itself. But if you're like on a time crunch or trying to just get somewhere, it does not help the process.
It's pretty though.
It is pretty. I like the different designs. What was your favorite?
Oh, there was a Star Wars one. We didn't get it on camera, but there was a Star Wars one. They make it fun, and it is not an air-conditioned unit, but there is a wonderful breeze that comes through the cabin as you're traveling through the sky, and it is very relaxing. If you need to get off your butt for a little bit after walking around the park all day, you get to sit down, the breeze in your face, looking things over, so that's good. But then depending on which destination you're going, if, like Jess said, if you're having to go from Epcot to Hollywood Studios, having to get off at the junction station, it is immediately irritates you that you have to get from one line a whole new different line because they consider it two separate transport stations.
Yes.
Oh, So now we're trying to find a cab to get us to where we need to go because we don't want to wait.
It's so true.